Hello, hello, my name is Nick, aka GrizzlyMantes. For those just joining us, we are deep into Arena Standard, trying some new things out. We just did a best of one Verify Circle deck, that was pretty fun, check that video out. Now we're on to a little blue-white Affinity list. Now, there have been a lot of these out there. This one I kind of shambled together, and I say that on purpose. Shambling suit, I'm not sure about, but I do kind of like it, so... basic idea, blue-white artifacts with some utility in the form of Emery, Lurker the Lock, a little bit of combo potential with Corridor Monitor, either hitting Emery or Steel Overseer, and then just basically efficient artifact creatures, all that glitters, beefing them all up, especially hitting like Ginger Brute for the evasion, and then just trying to make it to the end game with Arcanist Owl refilling the hand, because it can be artifact or enchantment, which literally the entire deck is. Unless we're unlucky, we should always hit with this. I got Mirror Maids in here just as a maybe. I kind of like the idea of it, along with Glass Casket. Like, Glass Casket's good. I think I've got 2 more on the board just to be able to take care of problematic things. And then Mirror Maid just seems good enough to be anything. The other variable here is definitely Chamber Sentry. I have it as a one-of, just as random utility. I mean, you know, it's not Walking Ballista, but it's okay. It's never going to be bigger than a 2/2. Unless Steel Overseer is involved, but the potential is there. Worst case scenario, you can keep recasting it with Emery and shoot things for 2 every other turn type thing, but I mean, it really was a one-of. It could be better off as a Mirror Maid or another Glass Casket, but I want to try it as a one-of. As far as the sideboard goes, I mean, a lot of staples here. The other 2 Glass Casket for the aggro. We got Negates, Unbreakable Formation, Mystical Dispute for the control. We got Time Wipe backing up the Glass Casket for those aggressive matches. And then Dance of the Manse I brought in for like a long game against control. I am debating whether or not this should just be in the main deck, maybe over the Chamber Sentry or Mirror Maid. But for now, it's in the sideboard. It may be too cute to put in the main deck. It may just be a way to rebuild after a sweeper. Who knows? So that's the deck in a nutshell. Let's go give it a couple rounds and see how it actually does. If you're curious, it is called Blue-White Affinity because originally any artifact deck, well, to this day, any artifact-based deck is called Affinity based on the mechanic out of Mirrodin. It's a big thing in modern and older formats, so now it just carries over to everything. Sure, this seems good. I'm on the draw, which kind of stinks, but we have the Ginger Brute. We have lands. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Double Mountain. Okay, we're going to go Island. We're going to go... Try to get in with Ginger Brute. He's a big, scary gingerbread man. We want to draw out the removal now so that we can't stop... Oh, cool. So we can't stop, or can't immediately kill Overseer. So the idea here, I'm playing the drawbridge first. Obviously they play something with haste, it can block it, but more importantly, next turn, I can play the Overseer, give it haste, and then pump both of them. Had the Ginger Brute survived, he'd be pumped along with it, but he's a fragile little bay. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. Castle Arden Vale. So then I guess we can just go Hallowed Fountain. Go Steel Overseer. And now we're just going to wait. Because if my opponent has a burn spell, I don't want to let... so we can give it haste at any point and use his ability, but I don't want to tap to give haste, and then in response they zap it. So we're just going to wait. I hear Choo Choo coming. The second you start to hear it, I'll mute. Okay, now this may be too cute, but here's what I'm thinking of doing this turn. Sorry, I had to wait for the train. We'll go Castle Ardenvale. Don't want to pay 2 life. We can go Corridor Monitor. Holding priority, Corridor Monitor. Use the drawbridge. Untap it. Then be able to do... See, this was my plan with the Overseer. I maybe should have just waited so I could have done it all in response. Same basic thing. Resolves. Target the drawbridge. Submit 1. Give them all haste. Resolve. Resolve. And now we can attack for 2. It works. It's a pretty fancy way to attack for 2. So let's see. Had I have waited, just pass priority, he lets me draw my card. He probably would have done it during upkeep, but just in case. Ooh, this isn't good. We need something. We need... Emery isn't terrible. Emery would be better a while back. Otherwise, we might just get burned out. Was that all that glitters? Any artifact or enchantment on the battlefield. It's not going to do anything for us here. So let's see. Deal damage to an opponent. Deal damage +2, so he's a 4/4, so attacking is pointless. Can I bring anything back worth bringing back? Could have brought back Gingerbrute or Steel Overseer. No, I can't. I gotta cast them, so not gonna. We're gonna go to our second main, no attacks, and then let's see here. This is only when it enters the battlefield, so I guess the thing we can do here is give this dude haste, get back the Steel Overseer, cast the Steel Overseer, pass the turn. Steel Overseer is probably gonna die a miserable death, but at least that saves burn from hitting our face. Next turn we can do it again, give him haste, Mirror Maid him, give him both haste, and then start pumping our team and hopefully be able to race this. It's a stretch, considering the Emery is probably going to die when my opponent's sitting here targeting it. Lava Coil, okay. We may run out of stuff to do. Sure, but in all fairness, that saved us quite a bit of damage. Okay, we can do it again. Do we have enough to do everything? We do not. We're 1 land short. So let's do this guy again. Let's mill 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's give everybody haste. Do we want the Overseer or do we want the Arcanist Owl? Can't give the Overseer haste. Can play it and have 2 mana up. I think I'd rather just play the Owl. Okay, see what we got. Okay, these are all good options, but what is the best? The Owl is good. I do kind of like all that glitter, so we can actually win this somehow. The Shambling Suit would just be a 4/3. It's going to die no matter what. I guess we'll take all that glitters. There might be a way to... Yeah, no attacks. There might be a way to squeeze in a one-hit kill with it. I know it's ambitious. But we'll see. Flame Sweep. Okay. Well, then we might just be hosed. Guess I should have taken the Owl, eh? Oh, well, there's that land we needed. Okay. Sure. Do we have any artifact or enchantment? Okay, well, the good news is we can chump block this Torben. Guess that's good news. Flames. Fires of Invention. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Only that did something. Oh, geez. Yeah, okay. Well, can he give it haste? He cannot. Alright. Sure. Okay, he cannot unless you land. Get in there. Make a dude. Chump block said dude. Ow. Yeah, this ain't looking good. Okay, we got the Arcanist Owl. Make it into, what, a 5/5? It's not that impressive, but, I mean, what else do we have to do? All right, well, let's go ahead and... Oof, Cavalier. Oof. The next turn is going to hurt. Put all of our eggs in one basket. I mean, what else option do we have? Protection from a 6/6 with protection from multicolor isn't going to do anything. So we're going to end up taking, what, like 8? It might just be dead to this Cavalier. Ugh. Even with all that glitters. But we don't have any other real options. So we're just going to make this guy bigger and pass. We're going to take a lot of damage this turn. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, whoops. No, we're not dead yet. Okay. So let's see. That's 10, 12. Okay. Yeah, we're dead. Blech. All right. So it is a Fires of Invention list. Wait. Oh, did I accidentally go to best of 1? I think I did. That's okay. Traditional standard ranked. Yeah, that's probably the thing we meant to play. Well, hey, we got a game out of it. Okay, waiting on my opponent. Alright, we're on the play. It's a little slow. We'll play a 1/1 Stone Coil. I really want to play 1/1 Stone Coil. Yeah, it's a little slow, but we'll see what happens. It might be too slow, but again, we'll see what happens. Okay, well, that's not the worst. We got Drawbridge. Do I want to play a 1/1 Stone Coil? I don't believe I do. I think here we're going to just go ahead and go Drawbridge into Emery. Yep. Going to get a basic land of some kind. Unstruck Beast again. Okay. Yep. Right, Corridor Monitor. Well, that could be good. Do Crashing Drawbridge and pass the turn. No, I'm not going to play a 0/0 Serpent. Appreciate it. Appreciate the offer. I do, but no thank you. Teamer. Either Teamer Wishes or something. Okay, we'll block one of them. Boop, boop. Alright, draw. What can we do this turn? Play the Emery for 2. Give it haste, potentially. The other option is to play the Stone Coil Serpent for like 3, but it hasn't really accomplished much. Well, yeah. Let's see. Play the Stone Coil Serpent for 3. We still take 5. It keeps the 1/1s at bay. Next turn, we play Emery for 1. Give it haste. Yeah, okay. Save the Emery for next turn, perhaps. On the off chance that we hit. That's all for me. On the off chance that we hit like a Steel Overseer or something of that nature, that'd be cool. Yep, 3/3 reach, protection from multicolor, which means I am most certainly taking 5. Or next turn we can Emery, so all that glitters on the Serpent. Okay. Oh, I see what's coming. I have a feeling this dude's getting stomped, which again is fine. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Ugh, I don't want to throw in all that glitters on a drawbridge, but it looks like we... Oh, no, I guess he's not getting stomped. Maybe he's getting shocked. Otherwise, I'm not sure why you would throw away the 1/1. Yep. Okay, now he's getting stomped. Jeez. Value Town, baby. Yeah, now he's getting stomped. Okay. Bye-bye. No, I'm not going to give him haste. Okay. Turn. That backfired a little bit. Didn't draw the 3rd land either. Drawbridge isn't going to do anything. Good news is, if nothing happens to Emery, I have Eternal Chump blocks. Could go Drawbridge into Emery. Then we take 5. I guess we don't have to. Yeah, let's do it. Drawbridge. Emery. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's a glass casket for next turn to take care of this Lovestruck Beast. But other than that, I don't believe I have anything to bring back. Nope. Okay, we're all done. Gonna take 5 again, not the worst thing to happen. And next turn, assuming everything goes well, glass casket this Lovestruck beast. Is there any reason to not chump? Let's see. Emery's already on the board. Still have eternal chumps either way, so let's just see what opponents got going on. Escape to the wild. Nice. Holy cow, this is gonna get crazy. 1, 2. Lucky Clover. Oh, yeah. We've seen this deck in action. This deck is nutty. Okay, let's do it. Okay, an island is good. So, glass casket. Yeah, we got a glass casket. Glass casket. What else do we have going on in here? Order monitor is not going to give us any love. Okay. Gets rid of the 5/5 though. Except my white mana. Unfortunate. At this point, let's just go ahead and untap the Emery. Yeah, let's just get in. Get in for 2. Feel the wrath. Looking for a ginger brew or something of that nature. Yeah, this is about to get nutty. Yep. All the lands. This is just gonna get crazy. Fucking Clover times 1,000,000. Get all the basics. All the basics out. And glass basket, corner, Emery lurk with a lock. The good news is I was hoping to hit raise and borrow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. 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 Well, that was about as nutty as it could get. Yep. Yep. Well, still have the glass casket. I don't want to draw that 5th land to be able to just play everything, but yeah, well, we'll just go ahead and get rid of that Lovestruck beast. Then the drawbridge out there. Okay. And nah, not gonna be attacking this time. Oh boy. These beanstalk giants are about to be bigger than my entire world. 4 down to 8? Sure. Jeez, it's gone nuts. A little bottleneck that land, so not sure we're gonna make it out of this one okay, but who knows? Stranger things have happened. Okay, 13/13 beanstalk giant. Okay, we'll be fine. Yep, I love Struck Beast. Okay. Well, we finally drew the Steel Overseer, but it might just be a little late to the old party. Okay. Doesn't beat a 13-13, but at least we got stuff to do. We can block. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. I was like, no! No attacks. So block, block. So block, block. We take 8, 9. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. So we got to block. There. Block. There. Take 3, 5. Oh, yeah, still taking 9. Okay. So we're going to have to go Emery. We're going to have to go Eternal Chump Blocking duty for a while. Oh, I'm dead. Did I have Trample? Oops. I guess I'm dead no matter what. I mean, that game was pretty much lost, but you never know. Okay, so what worked, what didn't? Mirror Maid did nothing. More Glass Caskets. Definitely need the Time Wipes. I can't imagine Chamber Sentry is going to do anything. I guess the Shambling Suit's the next worst because it's an X3. Sorcerer Spyglass, Dance of the Manse, Go in the Gate. No, nothing really else does anything, so let's do this! Let's go back in there and get our booty kicked. Thoroughly kicked. Or not. Okay, we'll be on the play. Okay, it does stuff. Alright. Arcanist Owl seems decent. It would have been nice to see him last one. Okay. Now I'm not going to play a Stone Coil for 1. Just going to leave this Crushing Drawbridge. Yep. Opponent's got nothing, which is nice. Got Glass Casket for either Island. Another one. Let's go Drawbridge. Set up the Drawbridge. And that's all. I'm not playing 0/0 Stone Coil Serpents. The opponent's got oh, Lucky Clover. Nah, the Love Struck Beast. Incubation. Haven't seen much of this one. Ooh, there's the Innkeeper. Okay, we got the 3rd land, which is nice. We'll just go get in for 3. Ow. That's it. Yep, Innkeeper on the board. Something to Glass Casket. Ow. Okay. Okay, the lands are good. Like, do I want a Glass Casket? Attack for 3. Glass Casket attack. Well, I should get the attack out of the way first. See if he's got like Brazen Borrower. Thing is, if he has Brazen Borrower, then Glass Casket doesn't matter at all. So it might just be better to Arcanist Owl here. Let him have the card. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, if I was going to do that, I should have played it first and given it haste. Ginger Brew. Buy Time Wipe. And that's all for me. Learn from these failures. Should have played him first main if we were going to go that route. Give him haste and gotten in for 6. Opponent should be at 11. But now, he's got a Love Struck Beast. Yep. Which is okay. Kind of looking for an All That Glitters or something similar. Sure. All That Glitters would be nice. See what he finds. Oh. Old Stomper. Otherwise, our plan will just be to... Let's see what we draw. Castle Vantress. Okay, so... 5 lands at our disposal. We could Glass Casket the Love Struck Beast, add Ginger Root to the board, give him Evasion, and just attack. Just keep attacking. It's not the best plan in the world, but it's also not the worst. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. It's the worst that could happen, right? Doubt my opponent's going to block any of this, but you never know. Pow, pow, pow. So opponent should be at 4. Should be at 4 if I was semi-competent. Next turn, we're probably just going to go Stone Coil at 5 minimum. And then Crushing Drawbridge and just get in again. Might be too slow. He has Stomp up. The only thing he can kill is the Ginger Brute. He can brazen borrower. No, not the ginger brute. Okay. Cast the bone crusher. You got it. So now it'd be nice to hit in all that glitters. Canis Owl isn't bad either. Yeah. I am going to give him the option to trade with Stonecoil Serpent, but we'll see what we draw. I'll take the Steel Overseer. Or set up for next turn. Yeah. No reason not to. Get in there, everybody. Yep. Pow, pow, pow. He's at 1. We got 2 flyers. And that's it. And he... Oh, we did it! Alright, Arcanus Owl seems pretty critical. Anything we want to change? Order monitors are a little underwhelming. Mirror Maid might be okay for copying the owl. Otherwise, I don't really like anything else. I haven't seen anything to stop activated abilities of. Yeah, I think we'll just keep it as is. Try it like this. See how this game 3 goes. As is. Alright. Oh, it's so slow. The castles are betraying us. But we do have all that glitters. We have Ginger Brute, the turn 2 Ginger Brute. There's a Hallowed Fountain on top. We'll be in business. Alright. I hate slow hands against decks like this, but I don't want to go to 6. Oh, boy. I'm going to regret this one. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. There we go. Yep. Yep. Oh, boy. Now, I can't even attack with the Ginger Brute because of this. Good news is we can set up with Ginger Brute into Emery, assuming we don't draw another land, which is always a fair assumption. Okay, we drew another land. Well, if that case, does that change anything? So Ginger Brute, Crushing Drawbridge, Ginger Brute, Emery, Unblockable. I'm gonna do this. 16. I think I like Ginger Brute. Let's see, we go Ginger Brute, Drawbridge. Next turn we go Emery for 1. Ginger Brute, Drawbridge. We can't attack. Ginger Brute, all that glitters on Ginger Brute, but then he can be blocked. Monitor's not going to do anything in this game, probably. Let's go. This is probably the worst of all options, isn't it? No, this one's fine. So Ginger Brute, Emery. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lands. Get in there. Alright. So now next turn, we can go Drawbridge. Well, if we hit a land, we really needed any of those lands. Yep. Still got the engine, so we could be in trouble. We definitely need something here. Fortunately, we just milled a bunch of lands, so we can't... Is there anything worth casting in here? Drawbridge. I have. Alternatively, I could play another Emery, keeping the one I have in play, just to mill more. If I see something I like, I play it. If I don't, this doesn't do anything though. And a Crushing Drawbridge, and that's it. All that glitters plan may not be... Okay. Let's do it. Just to keep. Untapped 1. Let's mill 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay. That's something. Not enough. Ugh. Ginger Brute. Get the Ginger Brute out there again. Okay, let's go ahead and let's just bring back the drawbridge. And then no attacks. Yeah, this could be bad. So the idea here is that we'll be able to... Boy, we got to get an all that glitters on something to make it big enough. I hate to put it on the drawbridge, but we might just have to. Didn't draw that fourth land. Really kind of needed that to be able to get another... Oh boy. Well then. Alright, so obviously we have to... We can't kill all the 1/1s. Okay, pow pow. There goes our board. Now we're at 5, staring down a whole lot of stuff. One doesn't even have. Oh, no, I guess he has blue man. Escape to the wild. Yeah, this one's probably over. Man, unfortunate. Another innkeeper, sure. And there's the overseer that we were looking for last turn. Not that it would have mattered. And yeah, that's the game. Unfortunate. A sweeper would have been nice. I think we only saw the time wipe that we actually got rid of. Yep, defeated. Okay. Yeah, stuff. Alright, let's keep it up with old blue-white Affinity. Mirror Maids could probably turn into something else. I'm just really not sure what. Vantress Gargoyle is a possibility. That's a pretty beefy little guy, but we got to keep cards in hand, which in this deck can actually be a little tough. Let's just imagine it. Mirror Maids or Vantress Gargoyles. At one point, we draw them, and they're good enough to do something. If we had enough cards to... If we had enough card draw, it would work out, because then it would at least be a beefy blocker or something to trade with Lovestruck Beast. Sure. This one's not the worst. On the draw? Sure. Mountain. Fervent Champion. Oh, boy. Shock Star's gonna stink. Oh, that's the way we can get it back. Gingerbread. Pow. Castle Ardenvale. We can glass casket something. Oh, boy. Let's see what we got. Yep. Ow. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Oh, drill bit. Oh boy. I gotta take the owl or the all that glitters. Drill bit. Nice. I love some drill bit action. What to take, what to take. The owl's definitely good. The all that glitters is good. Glass casket. Okay. Well then, Team Gingerbread away! Get in there, pow, pow, pow! Why? Because why not? Team Gingerbread, getting it done. Next turn's just going to be what? All that glitters? Well, it depends. If my opponent keeps red mana, if he keeps mana open, can't imagine playing the all that glitters is going to be a good idea, considering he can just hit whatever I... enchant in response. Fervent Champion, sure. Keeping over something here. Yep. They're buddies. Ow, ow. Maybe. Drill bit. Okay. Sure. Oh boy. How can we race this? The first strike, so there's not even any point in. Alright, well, we can't really race it, but the good news is the Arcanus Owl that's going to come out next turn, assuming I don't get a third... Glass casket off the top? Maybe? No? Probably not. Yeah, we might just be in Embercleave range next turn, which we really need a glass casket right about... now. That's an island. Well, might as well do it. Probably dead, but you never know. Oh boy. We just shame scoop to that? Nah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, no attacks, pass. Alright, he's only got to discard one card. He's got one left. It's very likely an Embercleave. But let's find out. It's got to be something good. Yep. Cool. Alright, so in comes the removal. He's got drill bits up the wazoo. Need time wipes, need glass caskets. Again, I don't think I'm gonna get much love out of. Well, Chamber Sentry actually could be good in this matchup. What can go? I like Corridor Monitor because it's at least a big, beefy blocker. Stone Coil Serpent. He may have like Dreadhorde Brute or whatever the gold Slith creature is. Steel Overseer is pretty fragile, but seems necessary. I guess we'll start with Mirror Maid. That's an easy one. And then probably Shambling Suit again. Shambling Suit may just need to be something else. Have we even seen that card do something yet? I do not believe we have. Might just need to trade that out for something, but the question is what? I would love to play first. Okay, we'll keep it. It's got stuff to do. Got removal. It's got a ginger brew. Get in there, pal. That's right. I can have 1/1 hastes as well. I was gonna get in there attacking. Let's go planes into Emery. Okay, not the worst. Got the owl. My opponent didn't kill it end of turn with like disfigure or something. It could get stomped, but ooh, more removal, not the worst. Okay. I am gonna go ahead and just straight up play this Stone Coil Serpent as a 3/3 so I get some value out of Emery. Should it just die a miserable death? I'll do this ASAP. Obviously, we're setting up for the Arcanist next turn, but that again is if Emery lives. No! Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I'll totally trade that. Yep, cool. Alright, Gingy. You did your job, son. You did it well. You're a good little soldier. I'll bring you back out next turn after next. Okay. Okay. Oh, there. Speak of the devil. Well, still think the better idea is with that Arcanist Owl. Do it. Now we got some stuff going. Stone Coil Serpent it is. No, I'm not playing him for 0. Stop asking. Yeah, he's got a disfigure or something. Sounds good to me. Or it could be another black lace. Yep, there it is. Perfect. Bye. I wanted him to come back bigger anyways. It's a cool little combo for a Strike and Death Touch. Nice. We're at Embercleave point, but Double Glass Casket will take whatever he enchants it to. Plays the Regisaur, we just have to kill that. Yep, no blocks. What else you got for me? Show me what you got. I want to see what you got. A drill bit. Well, that's annoying. The good news is Emery can bring back whatever they take as long as Emery survives. A tough one. Yep, fix the glass casket. Sure. Riding Regisaur. Something to do with the other glass casket. Oh, interesting. That is very interesting. Peace. Alright, next turn we'll go Chamber Sentry at 2. Probably most likely Glass Casket on whatever threat he plays. I take it back. Got a 4/5 that does nothing, but it is a 4/5 with lifelink. I think I'm just better with playing the 5/5. Dies, return target creature card mouse 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. No, I'm not going to play the Chamber Sentry as a 0/0. I do appreciate the offer, though. Got enough for Embercleave, so if he attacks, there's a very good chance he has it. Yep. Unfortunate. Well, we can't not block. You don't say. It's an Embercleave. Okay. Yep. Now this could be problematic. Down to 10. Facing lethal. Well, Okay. Right. And okay. All right. So we gotta get something. How can we do this? How do we survive this? We need. Oh, he's attacking. We need to be able to give whatever we get back haste. I think Last Casket isn't gonna be doing anything now. Heal Overseer is an option. We gotta get over. Oops. Gotta get over. The 8 be at 2. Keep the haste aspect. What's the haste do for me? Does more than this guy does. Can't really chump block a guy with an Ember Cleave on him, unfortunately. I think we just have to hope to find the other time wipe. Yep. Ow, ow. I'm at 2. Which means if my opponent, has Stomp or something, get 39. Unfortunate. So I was thinking Stonecoil Serpent as a 5/5 and block, double block, but that won't do it. Actually, I'd have to triple block, and even that won't do it. Canistowl won't do it. I think that's it. Oh, unfortunate. That time wipe was so good, but opponent just had the beater. If I'd have drawn the 6th land, I could have gotten the Stonecoil back as a 6/6, which would have been good enough to trade, but I just never drew that 6th land. Is there any possibility here to survive? 5/5 Stonecoil won't do it. It will allow me to live another turn. Double block. It doesn't actually accomplish anything, but you never know. Living another turn might just be good enough. Man, I want to play that as a 6/6. That's pretty much our hope here. He attacks. Double block. Oh, no. The double block. We take 1. Be down to 1. And then hopefully... Oh yeah, no, that's all I got. Hopefully we can draw the 6th untapped land and be able to play a 6/6 to block this Cavalier of Night. We are at 1 though. So we're at the mercy of pretty much anything our opponent does. Shock, Stomp, anything. Fervent Champion, Knight of the Ebon Legion. Okay. We drew the land 1 turn too late. Unfortunate. I don't know if it would have mattered. Opponent probably had other things going on. But if we'd have been able to play that, if we'd drawn that island last turn, we could have played the dude as a 6/6 and been able to actually, get stuff done with him. And here we are, the final match with this jank. Yeah, right. Kind of clunky. Mirror Mates may or may not do anything, but Stonecoil is a 1/1. Drawbridge on 2. All that glitters on 3 on Stonecoil to make him a 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. So attack for 1, attack for 2, attack for 4. There's a curve, I guess. Alright. Let's see if it pays off. Stonecoil on 1. You're up, sir. Probably like, what in the world? Temple of Silence. Silence, Doctor. Silence will fall. Yeah. Better idea. Mirror Maid, copy all that glitters, put it on Stonecoil, just keep attacking. The problem is, Murderous Rider comes up next turn, and that's pretty much everything we've got. But at the same time, like I said, that's pretty much everything we got. Pow! Yes! Like, does he have any removal whatsoever? Legion's End. Hooray. Well, now our hand is garbage. Yay! We need an Emery. No, we need something else. Oh, boy. Alright. I guess I'll play the one that can attack. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. No, kitty is a bad kitty. No, kitty is a bad kitty. Me and my lowly corridor monitor. Now the good news is, if we draw a fourth land, we can corridor monitor, crashing drawbridge, give him haste, and attack for 2. Legion's End. Yeah, it was an ambitious start, not gonna lie. Okay, so long story short, something happened. Arena glitched out. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. I drew the Steel Overseer last turn, meant to play the Steel Overseer last turn, but did not. Or maybe I did, and Teferi Time Reveler bounced it, it looks like. Okay, well, we still have absolutely nothing. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Corridor Monitor. Resolve. The ability on the stacker, target Steel Overseer. Submit 1. We'll go ahead and tap to pump. Resolve. Resolve. Then we'll play Emery, Lurker of the Lock. We got plays. We got plays. Okay. We got some beef. And let's see. We had some stuff, not the worst. And then no attacks. And we'll just pass. Looks like we're back in it now. Opponent could have one of a million things, but that's okay. We didn't draw the fourth land for our owl. That's unfortunate. Murderous Rider. Alrighty. Murderous Rider gets her done. Yep. Plus, you got it. Yep. Charming Prince. Sure. Bouncing Elite Guard Mage. There better be a Hero of Precinct 1 in here somewhere. No, Bouncing Deputy Detention. Okay, well. I'm going to hold full control for this one. Just come back in. He's going to hit the corridor monitors, which is unfortunate. But at least we got a 4/4 Overseer out of the deal. Yep. Pretty good. Pretty good. Attack for 4, I just don't think I'll do anything. So I think my best play, get this bad boy out here. And then we'll just go ahead and say no attacks. We're just planning on spending another turn beefing up the Stonecoil Serpent since it has protection from pretty much his deck. He chooses to bounce with the Time Raveler. We'll just make the Stonecoil a 4/4, so next turn it can start attacking said Time Raveler. If it does bounce it, that will get rid of the Time Raveler, which would be nice. Murderous Rider, sure. Cashing it in. Got it. This takes care of the Serpent, which is unfortunate. Yep. Value City. I like it. Oop. Turn. Make everybody a little bit beefier. I'm just going to attack. I'm not hitting that land, which stinks. You can only chump block it with the Prince, or he kills it with the Rider. Either way, I'm fine. We'll just play another one. Yep. Off he goes. And play another one. Pass the turn. See what happens. Keep pumping this. Keep using this Overseer. We draw more lands, we can get more things on the board, but what is this deck? Is it just enters the battlefield deck? Charming Prince, I like it. I better see either a Bolas' Citadel, or I still am looking for Hero of Precinct 1, but he might just not be in here. He's got chump blocks, though. Good news is you can't chump block. Okay, we need to hit this fourth land here at some point. Yes. That is an oopsies. Okay, let's hold full control. This is going to be a good one. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, oh, they're going to get beefy and they're going to end up untapped. Okay, so let's see here. I want the Mystical Dispute. It's debatable that I want the Time Wipes. This is an interesting one. I like Chamber Sentry. Drawbridge will do some work. And X3 is actually decent here. I can get rid of the Mirror Maid. I should probably just have removed it in between games, in all honesty, but I'm still waiting for it to do something. It kind of did something that last one, kind of. Let's see here. What else do we want? The negates. All we saw were creatures to fairy, so I don't know if we want yet. We'll wait and see how many sweepers they have before we bring in Unbreakable Formation. I do kind of like the idea of more glass caskets, but now we're looking at what do we want to remove. 4 cards to remove. Like everything. Even Chamber Sentry seems like he'll get some and yeah, maybe he's the worst of the bunch. Shambling Suit probably is too. Yeah, in a world of removal. We could try something like this. Negate could come in, but for now I'm just going to go Mystical Dispute since it can hit any of his threats or Teferi. Any of his non-Charming Prince threats for 1. I like Time Wipe, but maybe Time Wipe should just be something else. What was he doing? Mostly he was just playing value creatures to fairy. Value creatures and to fairy. Dance of the Manse might be okay. Better than Time Wipe. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with Time Wipe. The reason I like Time Wipe more is he has Deputy of Detention. So we could actually live some cool dream where we, pick everybody up, pick one up, guys, get a bunch of guys back. Oh, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. That's gonna be a no for me. Mulligan. Okay, that's better. I think I'm actually gonna get rid of the Time Wipe. Yeah, it's the Time Wipe or the Drawbridge. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, hold up Time Wipe for the... What's the Drawbridge going to do? Nah, I like the Drawbridge, actually. We'll go ahead and do it this way. That kitty's a bad kitty. That kitty's a bad kitty. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm that gingerbread man. Ha ha. Yeah. Okay, alright, we got a curve here. I like it. Get in there, Gingy. Well, watch out for Legion's End. That's going to be annoying. Let's go Crashing Drawbridge. So next turn we can attack for 4. And following turn, just keep giving them haste. Drawbridge is interesting. It kind of reminds me of how people said that Signal Pest was a 1-mana Orcish Auriflare. Nice. This is like a 2-mana Fires of Yavimaya, for lack of better card off the top of my head. Giving all your creatures haste every turn, sorcery speed. Ooh, he likes them, whatever they are. Must have a land, so... Okay. Didn't need more land, but I'm not going to be upset. Play this guy as a 3/3. Lead into the Owl next turn. Buddy haste. Get in for 3. Keep the beats going. So next turn we'll go Owl, give him haste, attack with everything again. Yeah, maybe the Drawbridge is just here as a... so... Definitely are going to be facing a Murderous Rider. I wonder if he'll go after the Serpent or the Owl. The Owl has evasion, but the Serpent has protection for most of his deck. Steel Overseer, I'll take it. Thanks for the reminder. I was like, oop. Murderous Rider. Who are you taking down? The Serpent. You got it. So next turn, we're looking at a Hallowed Fountain tapped, Steel Overseer, Gingerbrute Evasion, Pump, Attack. See how it goes. Unless my opponent brought in whatchamajigger 2, Time Wipe. Very well could be a possibility. He's not playing anything, which makes me a little concerned. Got some plays, though. I mean, he's doing stuff. So what's he doing over there? Alright, got the deputy. Who's he going after? Probably the owl, I imagine. But the thing about going after the owl is if I have a removal spell for that deputy, then... well... I guess we'll find out. I don't. I do have the overseer, but that can wait a turn, so... yeah, we'll go with the owl. Four cards in his hand. I feel like the owl is the better choice, but I kind of want to take the all that glitters. Let's take the owl. Just keep the beats on. Next turn, we can actually go Hallowed Fountain, Steel Overseer, Arcanist Owl, Pump everybody, attack with everybody. If he has another Deputy Detention, we're still on that plan. If he has a Time Wipe, then we just go Overseer Owl. I guess we will find out. Elite Guard Mage. That's a good one. Okay. Sure. Might as well get in there. You're not blocking. Alright, here we go. 1, 2. Should keep the chaining owls going. So if he has a Time Wipe here, the good news is we'll be able to... yeah, he does. The good news is he'll probably bounce the Deputy, which will give us another Owl activation, another threat in hand. Hopefully we can hit something like... yeah, it looks that way. He's got something going on. Single sweeper and we are in trouble. But anything else and we're okay. We still have the ability to just go Owl, Haste, Time Raveler, eh? Who's the scariest to bounce? Because they're all going to get haste. The drawbridge. Okay. Charming Prince. Ah, wiping all the deputies. Got it. So that's the case. We're going Gingerbrute's beats. Maybe we'll hit all that glitters off of this Arcanist Owl. Let's hit another Gingerbrute. Pretty good. Last casket would be sweet too, of course. Alright. Another Steel Overseer. Well, let's see if we can find the all that glitters. Draw some cards. Alright. We have an Air Force. We have a Hulk. Yeah. Might have been a mistake to leave that alive, because now he's got Doesn't matter, but we'll see. Oh. I thought for sure he was setting me up for a time wipe. I was like, oh, punt. But he's at negative 17, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yay! We actually won. Boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom. Yay, go tier 4. Yay, we're back to tier 3. Woo! Fabulous! That seems like a good note to end on. The deck actually did what it was supposed to do. You actually got to see the deck doing its thing. Amazing. Hey, look, stuff. Thanks. Cool. Oh, man. 12 more spells. Let me do more. Okay, let's hop back to Blue-White Affinity. Let's take a look. Okay, so what worked, what didn't? You saw the deck working. When it works pretty well. This did nothing and this did nothing. So luckily we've got 5 slots we could work with. Aggro is definitely problematic, so we probably need more glass caskets. Their stuff is just bigger than us. How many do they have? 11... 7, 9, I have 20 lands. Well, that explains quite a bit. Yeah, so these 5 can definitely go. Like, this just didn't do anything. This just didn't do anything. I like them in theory, but that's about it. So we definitely would need more lands. How about island? Give me basics. I would probably say like a minimum of 20? Man, it feels silly. 1, 2. So many of those games we had plays, but we just did not. No, it doesn't matter since this is a wrap up. But this is gonna bug me if it's not the same land. Even though it didn't matter. There we go. Okay. We got 2 slots left. So what worked, what didn't? Negates could do something, but we really need something anti-aggro. I honestly think just bringing all 4 glass caskets might be the best bet. I mean, takes care of problematic cards, boosts all that glitters. Things worked. Corridor Monitor might be too cute, so if you need 2 more slots for another possible answer, you can get rid of some of those. It was sweet when it worked, but at the same time, you know, it might be good enough to keep in just for those WoW situations with either Overseer or Emery, where you can do multiple things in a turn. They probably need that value. Arcanus Owl was sweet. That was definitely an MVP. As far as what else could be added, this seems solid right here. As far as the sideboard slots, I'd probably go with we do more time wipes. We could do more. Probably need something that can keep us on track with fires. So might just be better to do like 2 more counter spells. I could dig it. I could dig it. We never got to see Dance in the Manse in action, but then again, that could always be moved to the main deck too in place of like 2 corridor monitors. There were a couple times where casting it, you know, X2 or X3 would have been pretty sweet. It does kind of suck that you can't use it with any of our Stonecoil Serpents or anything like that. But there you go. Blue-White Affinity. When it worked pretty well. You just got to work out the clunks of those early draws where it doesn't work well. But that is all for this one. I will see everybody later.
Oh, hey, you made it to the end. Congratulations. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Was it a train wreck you just couldn't look away from? Feel free to give me a little bit of feedback down there. If you liked it, you can hit the button to say like, subscribe, whatever. I'm sure I'll leave a couple links, probably to my Twitch if you ever want to catch it live. I usually stream on the weekends. Usually, yeah. Otherwise, shoot me an email, shoot me a deck list, shoot me a feedback. I don't care. I love other people. It's a great thing. So we're gonna take it easy. Bye. Bye.